telling the parsec, hey, give more bandwidth to this or that side. I tried lowering the resolution. I went into my network device and told it, hey, basically handle all the my networking. I told it to focus on my what was I saying? Yeah, I told my networking device to focus primarily on gaming stuff and my PC, like, you know, I guess they call it buffer bloat or lag bloat. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, I was saying, hey, if there's any, like, you know, queuing up for bandwidth, put my PC in the forefront. Yeah, put my PC in the forefront. Everything else, you know, fell back, and even then the connection still felt shaky with that person. So I was a bit disappointed, since that was like considered a better way to or rather, usually doing cloud PC and Parsec with PC games tends to be better than most games native netcode tends to be. I won't say always is, but it wasn't really good for the person that I was trying to use with. So we had to play regular net play, and then when I was trying to play regular net play with them with Phantom Breaker, I couldn't dash cancel any of my stuff, and it became aggravating very, very quickly. Like, we only ran maybe 9 games, and oh, okay, well, fine. Again, I was paying attention.
心里想。The seeds attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight!
I didn't kill him.
Round 2. Fight!
What am I doing? I'm just running through attrition here, so I don't know how I'm doing, because I don't know what goes into what. Because this beta was what, months ago? I don't know what commands. I mean, I took the command list, but you know, there's not even an image, so it's like, okay, well, I think I know what that means by the name. Alright. Okay. There we go. What am I doing? Okay. Let's have to pay attention to what the opponent is doing. Okay. I give credit. You know, yeah, I'm kind of being silly. Yeah, that was a wrap. Alright, let's see. my super was. Fudge.
Round 2.
Is it not like a standard command for super? And not fair. Oh, right, there's a road. Just kind of silly. That should be dead. Just well, that's why I deserve. Yep, I don't want to stay. No. Okay, let's go.
The seeds attract a new challenger.
Alright, let me just keep poking with range until he does a counter. Let me just do that. Fair enough. Okay, let me get the counter. Caught me slipping. What do you say? My guy has a like install that I need to be. What button is the awakening? Hey, let's make a different button instead of just, I don't know, all 4 buttons? Oh, fair. Into the room, so I'm guessing they're leaving. Yep, I guess they're just leaving. Fine, cool, leave, I guess. I mean, this the same thing about me. Just, you know, I'm nothing to get to me, but fucking, yep. Let me just go on Twitter and vent on Twitter. That's just vent on Twitter. Like, I'm not trying. You know, I am tilted. Fuck it, I am tilted. I mean, I'm a person who problem solves and think his way out of a situation. I don't just go through attrition, battle attrition. I mean, I don't play an aggressive playstyle, so I can't just just go and do stuff and make it work. Like, that's not how my mind operate. That's not how I try. I play slow things methodically. I try to plan my things out, but this type of environment doesn't really allow that playstyle, because it's just, hey, you're in the wild, make it work. You're just in the wild, make it work. And it's like, come the fuck on. Like, almost every other game I have played gave some fucking training mode for their game. Their freaking Blades Across Tab out, their demo gave you training mode. Freaking Fighting ES Lair. In fact, that's what I want to talk about, because I know a lot of people saying how, oh, good to get a Stride beta, give us training mode, first of its kind. Nah, Fighting ES Lair even gave us a training mode, and that was like, how many years down the line? Like, Fighting ES Lair beta, I bet that was like 4 years ago, because Fighting ES Lair is now old as fuck, and it gave me a training mode, so that was an okay learning experience, because like, okay, well, I'm in a controlled environment. I'm not saying I don't want to fight or engage with people, but I need to figure out how certain things work so I can properly plan my course of action. Like, that's what I am. I'm a fucking thinker. I know a lot of people say, oh, don't always think, just do stuff. Fuck off. That's anyway. All right, I'm getting upset. I'm getting tilted. Let me stop myself. How y'all doing? I hope you're fine. I am trying to be fine with this. Fine, just let me play CPU mode so I can at least know what works and what. Well, I mean, I know that person. You know what? Fine, they gave me 4 matches, but it's like, oh, you couldn't do shit. Let me just. I mean, come on, what can I do? I'm first trying to either look for a appropriate gap so I can react. Because I'm not gonna say I'm a reactive player, because saying reactive means I know. Sorry. I do at least lean on trying to play reactive. In other words, either I react or I make prediction of what you're going to do, and then I have a plan of action to shut that down or to counterattack. But I can't do that until one, I know, okay, well, you're going to do this. What option do I have that beats that? I don't even have that as an answer yet because I don't know what my tools do. I don't know probably my tools. I know my character has some stuff. I know, so I got an idea of some of my character stuff. Like one thing that threw me off was, okay, that person jumped up and did a high kick at me, and I got counter hit. I tried to do my counter move, but I don't know if my counter move is either frame 1 counter or if it has some startup. And if it has, if it's a frame 1, that means I can, do it almost as late as possible, as long as I'm not stuck in doing anything else. That, yeah, I could, any gap, okay, this is going to punish. Like in Get to Get Stride, that's what Biken has. Biken has a frame 1 counter, so anything they're doing, okay, there's a gap here. Do I think you're going to throw something, or you're just trying to stagger me? Oh, you're not? You're just going to try to pressure reset or miss up me? Okay, counter. But I am under pressure now that Crusader's counter is not frame 1, which means I need to account for, okay, the startup of my counter, and then my opponent. So I predicted when I think my opponent's attack is going to hit. So I got to, think about that. Like, okay, my opponent jumps, then that means, okay, I probably need to activate my counter much sooner because I can't wait until I see the startup animation of their jumping attack, because, again, they could do a very quick attack, and I may not be able to plan for that. Not even plan, but rather put my move in time for the counter for them doing their attack animation. Or, yeah, right now, all right, the person was doing a lot of, okay, hit. They did like 3 strikes, and then either they'll go for an armor move, or either went for an armor move, or they went for a delayed command grab. So I know what they're doing, but I haven't developed the proper counter for that, because what the fuck does my character does? Is it now? We could say, okay, it's your fault for not knowing your character's moveset, but how can I fucking learn them in this environment? Like, it's just go in there, fucking fight it out, fight or die, sink or swim. And I'm just not that type of a player. A lot of the games I get, I will, like any game I buy, I am grinding training mode for at least 10 minutes, because I'm a person that likes to have an idea what is going on instead of just, oh, what did that do? And just think of, okay, well, that did that, so now I keep that in mind. I'm not gonna be able to pick that up immediately. I am not adept at picking that up immediately. Oh, that did that? Okay, well, let me change it for that. No, I kind of stay on a certain course or path until I experience something enough time to realize, okay, I have an idea of what is probably happening now. Like right now, what I'm thinking, I'm thinking in my mind, okay, this person has like when he was doing his strike or throw miss up, we did 3 strike, and then either he did his delay or his armor, whatchamacallit? The armor, holy fucking shit, my mind. His armor tackle. Now, one thing I probably would have done is, I would have done the strike. He's armor tackling? I see the armor? Okay, let me do my counter in between that. Because that is, a technique that counter lets you do. If you confirm someone doing some super armor move and they're going to still attack, then you can use your counter in between. But one, I haven't even developed the muscle memory for that. This is not a game where, you can transfer some skills from one game to the next game, but say like right now, alright, Blade Stranger and Phantom Breaker, because how relatively similar those games are, the muscle memory between those two games are not that much interchangeable. Like, there's not that much I need to change between those two games in a sense. But going from Dungeon Fighter Duel from those games I've been playing often, yeah, there is a there's a skill check gap where this button does that button, that does that. Well, Barry, yeah, how about worse off? One, when I did start this game with Crusader and I did like maybe 27 matches with Crusader, I'm like, okay, well, I see Crusader can't do any of his lights into his heavy attack and whatnot, so I just assumed that was the case for everybody. But then I played Vanguard and I'm just doing single strikes with either single light or hard. Next thing I know, I'm realizing, wait, I can do light into heavy. So Crusader is not a character who can do light into heavy. So now we got character different traits. Now, basically, because how these two characters operate, like, almost everybody else can do their normal attack into their heavy attack, but not Crusader. And fuck off if anything tells you, hey, yeah, Crusader is a character who can't do this universal mechanic thing that's in here. Be aware of that. It's the same thing as, hey, Potemkin and Guilty Gear, he can't air dash, nor does he even have a run. Be aware of that. That's not something that anybody's going to know and pick up immediately. Thus, that requires you to make changes and adjustment. And for all intents and purposes, it was fine in Guilty Gear Strive because you have a fucking training mode. So once you go in a training mode, you're in a controlled environment, you can start testing stuff. You can realize, oh, Potemkin can't dash. Oh, Potemkin can air dash. Alright. Now I gotta prepare myself for that. Or you could go from Potemkin can't air dash. Let me check every other game. Oh, other character can air dash and dash. Okay, well, now I know that's a particular specific thing. I'm not gonna know that in fucking Dungeon Fighter Duel because there's no fucking training mode or any area for me to just test what the fuck works. And no one's coming in here. Do I need to search for another room? That's looking like the case. Well, this is turning out to be a pretty weak stream since it's me not just complaining to no end. Avatar, sound control, battle setting, win ranking, room players, room setting. Well, let me close. Where's the option to dissolve room? Fine. Let's dissolve the room. Let's see if we can get something else. Search for room. Fuck it, whatever. Search for whatever now. Since I'm just trying to get some games in. Beetle, Dreamer, streaming okay, let's go into it then. Fuck it. My time is short and whatnot. I am not going to stay in menu cycling. I am not about that fucking life. This may have rollback, but fuck all if you think I'm going. But I will go and play my Phantom Breaker online if this is what I got to look forward to. This is admittedly why I've never really been a big fan of doing betas to begin with personally, since I don't like when I don't exactly have the ability to approach the game at my own pace. Like, the reason I'm doing this even now, even though technically I didn't want to do this, is because, well, this is only a 3-day period, and I know the servers go down after a certain amount of time, so it's like, well, okay then. That means I only got such and such time to try experiment with this game before I no longer have the ability to do so. Which, well, yeah. So I'm trying to, at least get some games in, see how this game feel, trying to get reacclimated to it. But I am now leaning closer to just fuck it and do something else. Okay. So, no one trying to play with this person? Well, let me see if they'll let me play. They will actually say what the connection is. So it looks like this person isn't really. Yeah, fuck it. Dang, fuck it. Let's see someone else comes, but if I don't get a game in a few minutes, I'm about to just say fuck it and do something else. It's looking like I don't really am about to fucking do there. Same person I played before? I wonder. Probably just assume.
좀더 자비로운 마음이 필요해. 것만한 게 없지.
Smooth hand. Oh boy. Names we're coming across with today.
The seeds attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight!
Let me stop. Let me not talk. I'm not any smarter.
좀더 자비로운 마음이 필요해. 원한다면 날 띄워주지.
Alright, these are. It is not for me to really say stuff, but yeah, these are the type of people that kind of thrive in this environment. The people who just do stuff and hope it works. They don't act with a lot of attention. You know what? Let me take that back. They're using. Everybody's under the same foot. Everybody's under the same rules I am. Trying to go through attrition. Though they definitely seem to have very little intentionality. Alright. Okay, you're high guarding, but do you actually have to? Alright. Are you gonna block? Let's see this. Are you really gonna block? No, you're just gonna keep attacking. Yeah, this is the type of thing that these environments brew. People are like, oh, we just do stuff because a lot of they don't have a plan of action. I can make something work. But once they find someone who actually thinks, who actually like, like, okay, I see what you're doing, and you're okay. All right, don't blow your ES. Come on. Okay. that's big. That's all we got, huh? Okay, fair enough. Wait, oh, that's it. Oh, you're just gonna keep doing moves. You're not even really trying to actually. Huh? What can I do to make it work? Like, you don't actually have a plan of action. Now you're just going to catch less because you're just looking for some cheat. I'm going to make this something. They're just looking for something that can help them cheese a victory, which, yeah, I guess that's what people are. Well, no, then again, maybe they're like switching. Maybe they're just something like, who do I want to play with? Maybe they just want to get games, or maybe they're actually switching up. Maybe they have somebody else on their, console. Like, all right, I lost here. Take the controller, and someone else gets to play. But if they keep showing the same tendency, I'm going to assume it's the same player.
The seeds attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight!
Okay. What's the plan here? Okay. So, not down. Okay, well, I see you're using stuff. What's this on you? Let's see what you got. Your character wants to have something that gets zoning. Let's see if your character has that. Do you have it? I guess you really don't. Alright, I'm doing highly committable stuff. Like, you just kind of pay attention to what I'm doing. Like, I am being very linear, and I'm pretty sure that's one of the main weaknesses to Crusader. He's linear, he's slow. Fair enough. He didn't use a proper punch. Okay, he did a knockdown. That's something. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. That is a whip punish score. That is a whip punish. Let's end that. Whoever's playing right now, they're acting with a bit of intentionality, but still don't have really any mix-up going, which, to be fair, mix-up isn't just a matter of just, alright, do I go high, do I go low? You do have to realize, okay, what's my opponent doing? Which are they countering? And then conditioning. Even I can admit it's not just as brain dead as that. Then again, this is what's her face. Now, granted, have I tried to do my guard council? Maybe they could have grabbed me, but do you have anti-airs? You don't have anti-airs, do you? You don't. There's guard councils. There's regular guardian. I'm doing a normal. Like.
잠깐 망설이는 사이에 생사가 결정된다고.
Getting games in, so let me not say anything. I'm getting games in. Can't really say I'm learning, but I'm getting games in. What is this guy's dash move? Why does he know an endgame command list? Can we talk about that? Okay. So this is the type of let's see, he actually got stuff on, so I did a ground. I mashed it. Fine. I deserve that. I was matching conversion. Fair enough. You're just doing stuff. You could have grabbed me or something.
Round 2.
Alright, what are you gonna do? Please act with intentionality. That's how you do that. Well, fuck it. I deserve that. I'm trying to get more what I can when I need to just take what I got. But I was looking for that move, so now I know how to do that move. It's just that. Cool. Serves me right. I'm serves me right. Are you gonna do something smart? Oh, please tell me you know it's not your turn. Fair enough. You're just not going to be that smart. That's just beyond you, isn't it? Fair enough. I shouldn't have done anything that big. They're not minding their spacing. They're just making sure they're doing stuff. And this is the type of environment that just go fight in the wild does, or heaven forbid, this is what people who don't think do. They just, hey, let me go press button. Like, yes, there is times where you need to just go butt wild. Let me not act like there's never a place for it, but there's also knowing, hey, what is my opponent doing against me? Like, you know what? Never mind. They're doing this. They're having the same problem of, hey, I'm trying to adjust to what I can do, what I can't do. But then again, I'll tell you now, if your goal was to, you know, mind what you can do, you probably don't want to change characters that often. Yeah, to be fair, I wasn't minding them. It seemed like whenever they get awakening, they do it immediately. Which, fair, if you can make it work. can't beat you with kill. Oh, fair enough. Or if I knew what my awakening is, I don't.
First player lose. Round 3. Fight!
Like, are you trying to? You're trying to team that, aren't you? Yeah. What are you doing? That's a low. You don't have anything invincible. Please stop.
심판은 렘디오스 하늘 위의 세계에도 당신이 가오래.
The seeds attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight!
Can't do anything off of that. But fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, you could say I'm being stupid. Please know that you do not have anything. Where's the wall? Where's the wall? I thought you could do other specials to other specials. Is that not what this game's about?
Round 2. Fight!
Alright, what are you gonna do? Fair enough, alright. I was trying to be cheeky, but let's see what you... Okay, you're not gonna mind spacing, are you? That has so much fucking wind up. What are you doing? Come on, just...
이 길을 따른 렘디오스 하늘 위의 세계에도 당신이 가오래.
Am I being the elitist? Yes, I am. Fuck it. Yes, I am. Yes, am I being the elitist? Yes, I fucking am. But there is some attentionality you need to have when playing. Fuck. I'm not gonna be happy about these type of wins. I mean, the only thing I can say I'm happy about, the only thing I can say about these wins is, yeah, this is nature taking its course. The person who actually thought more actually won, or understand what's going on. But I haven't gained anything from that besides, okay, what I can do. But the same thing I'm learning what I can do in matches, I can get that same type of realization or satisfaction in fucking training mode. Like, I'm not gonna be satisfied of, oh, I could combo this and do that. No, I could get that out of fucking training mode and whatnot. I didn't really outthink. Sorry, I can't really say I play one point because even I just started doing let me just jump heavy, because it seems like they're not gonna do anything. Which, to be fair, that is what top players. That's right. That is what people who play competitive should do. Like, okay, does my opponent know how to deal with this? Okay, they don't know how to deal with this. They'll keep doing it until they show they know how to deal with this and whatnot. Like, all right, here's what I can give them credit for. I will give them credit for using their awakening modes periodically because I wasn't respecting it. Like, I deserve, every time that person awakening mode hit me, I deserve getting blown up for that because I wasn't respecting it. I wasn't minding it. But, okay, how many times did they hit me with it? Maybe 3 to 4 times? Once I realized, oh wait, there's something called awakening. Once their life is that low, I need to respect that awakening ability and then, start calling it out, which I started doing and whatnot. Am I a gatekeeper? Maybe I am.
The seeds attract
Alright,
a
new
new
character.
challenger.
Gotta just
Round
wing it.
1.
First thing, Let's just zoom you out. Do you have those? Do you have anything to deal with? Okay, you do have something. So you can whip punish me. Cool. Okay. All right. Okay. Wow, this person did respect. They're sort of respecting me, but they're also not taking that offense. To be fair, this is probably not a character you really want to do that with. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, how do I do the skills? You can do the skills? Do I gotta push the button? Okay, can he not do other skills to other skills? Am I just... Okay, fair enough. Oh, well, I thought that was gonna combo. Alright, what you got full screen? What you got full screen? Do you have anything? Full screen? No? No? Fuck it, I'll take it. I'm pretty sure they got a beam, but I can leave. Alright, because of where my health was, I could take that risk. It's like, okay, maybe, alright, maybe you can counterplay with a beam or something, but I got so much of a life lead that I can afford to take those kind of risks and whatnot. Like, yeah. Like, the other person who just kept doing stuff and doing stuff, the problem was, okay, you kept doing stuff and wasn't minding, okay, what position am I in? Like, can I afford to do certain things? And to be fair, once again, there are times where you need to just go buck wild if your opponent is either overly respecting you or being overly passive, which means you get a free turn, which that is something I do. Like, when they do run up and start grabbing me, I do get effed up by that because that's me like over-respecting. I'm like, okay, well, they probably got something planned. Let me not, or right here, problem. Since I want my opponent to like throw their hands first and then I counter, so when they know how to properly, okay, I'm gonna throw this hand, let me throw that other hand and mess me up, then I'm like, okay, well, what do I do here? Okay, well, now I got the life lead, so now, for all intents and purposes, I can just stand back here and do whatever the fuck I want. I'm not gonna do whatever I want, but it's like, well, hey, I'm winning. And, okay, now I got this, so now I can go buck wild, because this is what this state mode allows me to do. It allows me to just, hey, I'm here. Do you know how to mess up? Do you know how to mess up? I guess you don't. I mean, there's a guard button, which use it for some things, but okay. Fair enough. They waited for me to whip something. I can respect that. I can also respect you calling me like an idiot. Do that. Take this hit. I'll take this hit. I got no problem with that. You want to stay far away? We can do that. Oh, all right. Fair enough. Yeah. I start over-respecting him. Okay, how do you do other skills? How do you do it? Like, you're supposed to be able to do other skills into other things? That was a guard cancel, right? Is that a guard cancel? No. Yeah, block and roll. It wasn't block and roll. Like, well, I think my character's standing is overhead, so let me not act like it's easy to block Crusader, I guess. I think his standing heavy isn't overhead. Okay, yeah, you see. Now, I should not really be making commentary. Well, so maybe on a different stage because they went back to him. So what was it? It was a different stage or something. Maybe they wanted that breather. You know, yeah, probably that's one. Probably they want a breather. You know, I could just be overthinking it, and that is unfortunately that's what I do. I think it's what I do.
신이시여, 지금이야말로 심판의 때.
여기는 컴퍼니가 제압한다.
The seeds attract a new challenger. Round one. Fight!
Okay. Wait, are they playing? I get the impression they're not playing. Alright, they're not playing. Okay, why can't I?
멈추십시오. 후퇴합니다. 멈추십시오.
See, so you're supposed to be able to do skills into other skills. Why am I not doing it? Wait a minute. Oh, is that how that works? Alright, that does that. That does that. That's that. That's that. So maybe it's not actually whatchamacallit. I thought you could do skills into other skill, but I guess it's actually what? Regular MP skills into ultra MP skills. Is that what they fucking call it? Is that what they fucking call this? No, I'm pretty sure people were doing other stuff. Like, fucking hell. Yep, I can. That's exhaustion, but hey, to confirm. Alright, so I'm assuming they weren't trying to do any more games, so they just gave that to me.
이 길을 따르면 내 몸이 부서진다고 해도 부럽군요. 다른 사람들에게 그렇게까지 영향을 미칠 수 있는 통솔력이라니.
I might go ahead and just wrap this up and call this an end because I have other things I need to do. I still unfortunately work tonight, so yeah, I want to call this. Probably gonna call it here. Let's go and just call it here. Alright folks, thanks for checking out. Take it easy.